It's almost like you are a newborn, wise soul. You see things with fresh eyes, not naive, but definitely childlike and creative and imaginative. Which is like, people have kind of really been weird with you about it, but you really are someone who is very grounded with the earth soul energy coming out. So it's like them thinking your imagination is completely out of line or not in any way aligned with reality is just, you tell reality in a better way. You tell lessons, things you've learned, or you learned the things that you did in a way that was poetic, that was beautiful, instead of in a way that was threatening and your last life here. So you may see a lot of angel numbers, spirit numbers, because you're very in sync with the universe. You've been here before. But you haven't finished all the lessons yourself here. You had broken a contract from your last lifetime. It wasn't working for you. So you're coming into new life, not for a consequence, but because this is what your soul requested. Something different here. So you might have died young. I'm also seeing that within this life, you are really getting the space and time to be alone, love yourself, be creative, develop your identity here, the ego self, yeah. So you're definitely going to be more in touch with your ego than you were in your last lives in some ways, while still being authentic and mindful here and being a big part of a community. So not saying that you're going to be in a castle by yourself or like in a cabin in the woods, but you definitely are going to have a lot of anatomy over your life within this life here. You really get to the heart of the matter here, which is beautiful. And it really does sort things out. But some people like to stay lost, is what I'm hearing. So the people around you might like to stay lost or unknowing or just validating. So make sure you give the truth to those who can receive it in a way that heals them. Not that you're doing disservice, but I just feel like some people want to stay in like dream, you know, fantasy about things, or they're just not ready yet to hear certain things. So be discerning of that, because I feel like the best people that you're able to help are people maybe going through rock bottom, because they're more opening to doing things differently, because you have had to do that in your life. Yeah, like you know how to start fresh. You know all about starting new and going on a new path. And even if it's an uphill path, you know how much your dreams and other people's dreams are worth it to have those struggles and to fight for what you want. Because it's your life. Even when things are kind of at a standstill, the winter, you know, you always take these progressive, really bold steps forward. You're very underestimated for that. But you know that if you don't put yourself out there, you're not going to be seen, because who you are is very different than what is being accepted or looked for. You're something that can't even be articulate. You don't fit the archetype, that's for sure here. Continue to be authentic. You know, protect any of your authenticity, though, from people who want to debate or fight about what you're expressing, because, you know, sing your own song. You can't please everyone, but at the same time, you don't need to waste your time defending why you are how you are. Yeah, sing your own song. This one came out in the bird, so it's all about communicating and singing here, and just allowing your dreams and allowing yourself to know love surrounds you within this lifetime. You're very strong, the lion energy. You really embody a lion, generous but bold. Fire energy, maybe you're a Leo in this life here, but either way, you have a lot of fire energy. And with this dream world, you are someone who's you're a dreamer, but you also believe in yourself before anyone else does. So when people think you're crazy, you don't care, because you have enough confidence for your vision, and you're very adaptable here. You got the swan spirit. You overcome everything. Challenges are just, and obstacles are just learning lessons for you. People underestimate you or think that things come to you so fast, but really it's just a lot of hard work and not telling people what's going on and looking at the details and learning from the past. So yeah, I'm seeing some good luck coming in for you. Abundance, the koi fish here. And being able to learn more. I'm hearing that you might be going to school or might come across someone who's going to teach you something from a different perspective, or a belief that you've had that kind of has held you back because you feel like you had to be one way or another, or, you know, you had to think a certain way, act a certain way, or something being totally like a cognitive dissonance, where really, no, you can be both, and that's okay, even if it's not accepted or if it's not heard of here. But yeah, keep on speaking your truth. Don't worry about offending other people. You're a very considerate person. You're very poised. You're very good at saying things to people in a way that they understand without being or coming across as someone who acts like they're better, or, you know, but without taking out the soul and the spirit and energy of what you have to say. You know, you have that emotion, you have that soul, that's a big part of it. It's not contrived with you. You're not going to say things off a script or say the things people want to hear. You're going to say how you feel about things, call things out when you need to. I feel like public enemy number one. I don't know, there's some people that just like really feel like they want to be you here, but they've lost so much energy, or they've gone like almost bankrupt trying to be like you and using their time and energy. They're haunted by you, by like trying to bully you and all that, because you figured them out here. You're someone like kind of clout, so just be careful with that. They're clouty here, especially because they've been rejected. I'm just seeing that you're being generous with things, but don't be generous with this person. Continue to shine. Continue to hold your head up high and know that your creative energies, see them all the way through. Don't make them easy to take, or don't make them too easy to make into something else, because this is truly coming straight from source and universe. You are not, and your other lives, you see things almost, you know, even your future lives, you see things before they get big. You're doing them, you're wearing them. People don't take notice too much or whatever, but when they come back, they realize, yeah, you were the one, you know, that everyone wants to impersonate here. And it's hard for them to see you shine, because you attract like aggressive people around you, people who are really kind of threatening, aggressive. They bully their way to get things, and they lie. They never really reflect on things, so they continue to do the same thing, hustle and have the same type of persona, but they're realizing it's not working. It's not working as well as it used to, and forcing and charming, nothing like that's working. So here I'm seeing you continue to be your generous self, your peaceful self. You know that they've got nothing to back it up here. They've got no way to get to you here. They've really just spent their own energy to being aggressive and wearing themselves out. And you're gonna, you know, you're represented by the deer here, very gentle, very precise with things. So this rebirth is coming to you here. And then we've got the rabbit, which is also very gentle, very lucky sign. Lucky, lucky, lucky coming in for you, 777. But just also the rabbit, so very fertile time. Maybe meeting someone new here. Someone who has beautiful eyes. You can kind of see the sparkle in it. But I'm seeing you're going to be pretty happy after you saw the sunshine after the rain. And you've worked through a lot of disappointments and realized that wasn't for you. The offers were too small.